Cognitive function stack of INFJs. The INFJ stack is unique and insightful, allowing them to process information and make decisions in ways that are both intuitive and deeply reflective. So, dominant function is introverted intuition. It is the core of INFJ, giving them a strong sense of inner vision and insight. This function allows them to perceive patterns and predictions and deeply understand the world on an abstract level. NI gives INFJ the ability to think conceptually and see underlying truths, often allowing them to understand complex ideas and foresee potential outcomes with accuracy. Number 2, auxiliary function, extroverted feeling. Extroverted feeling helps them tune into their emotions and the needs of others, giving them a strong sense of empathy and social harmony. They can easily read people's emotions and feel compelled to help or support others. Tertiary function, TI, introverted thinking, brings logic and structure to INFJ's worldview. While it's not as dominant, TI allows INFJ to analyze information, organize their thoughts, and understand things rationally. This function often helps them verify the accuracy of their insight and back up their intuition with logical reasoning, although it can sometimes feel secondary to their emotional and intuitive side. Number 4, inferior function, extroverted sensing. Extroverted sensing is the weakest function, which can make them feel disconnected from the present physical world. While INFJs can appreciate beauty and sensory experiences, they may struggle with spontaneity and feel overwhelmed in highly stimulating environments. Developing SE over time can help INFJs stay grounded and present, balancing their abstract thinking with sensory awareness. Number 2, INFJs under stress, shadow function and stress responses. So when they're under stress, they may fall back on their shadow function, leading them to act in ways that are constantly to their usual behavior, that are contrary to their usual behavior. Here is how these functions may manifest during these stressful situations. Opposing function, extroverted intuition. Under stress, INFJs may become overwhelmed with what-if scenarios and may start seeing possibilities that only heighten their anxiety. Instead of clarity, they experience confusion and may become indecisive or feel lost in chaotic thoughts. Number 2, critical parent, introverted feeling. When highly stressed, INFJs may turn inward and become overly focused on their own values and feelings, sometimes becoming rigid and self-critical. They might withdraw feelings. They might withdraw, feeling misunderstood or even resentful if they feel their needs are not acknowledged. Number 3, trickster, extroverted thinking. In stressful times, INFJs may become overly focused on getting things done or imposing structure, which can come off as controlling or inflexible. They may push themselves to be highly productive, often at the expense of their emotional well-being. Number 4, demon, introverted sensing. When at their breaking point, INFJs may become excessively focused on negative past experiences, seeing them as patterns of failure. They might dwell on mistakes and become discouraged, feeling as though they are doomed to repeat these failures. Number 3, ideal careers for INFJs. INFJs thrive in careers that allow them help others, pursue meaningful goals, and apply intuitive insights. They do best in roles where they can make difference and connect with people on a deeper level. For example, counseling and therapy, like psychologists, mental health counselors, or social workers. Why? Because they have a natural empathy and are skilled at helping others understand themselves, making them excellent therapists and counselors. Number 2, writing and creative arts. For example, writers, poets, content creators. Why? These careers allow INFJs to express their inner world and bring their unique perspectives to life, often through storytelling or creative expression. Number 3, education and academia. Teachers, professors, researchers. Why? Because they enjoy helping others grow and are naturally inclined to teach and share their knowledge with others. Number 4, nonprofit and advocacy work. Examples: human rights activists, environmental advocates, and or nonprofit leaders. Because they're motivated by causes they believe in, and working in advocacy allows them to apply their insights and empathy to meaningful change. Number 5, spiritual and life coaching. Life coaches, spiritual advisors, and motivational speakers. Why? Because they are excellent at helping others find direction, and they find fulfillment in guiding people towards personal growth and self-discovery. So let's dive deeper into their strengths and weaknesses. So, their strengths. Number 1, insightful and intuitive. INFJs are able to see patterns and understand complex ideas, making them insightful problem solvers and visionaries. Number 2, empathetic and compassionate. Their extroverted feeling makes them deeply empathetic, allowing them to connect with others on a meaningful level. Number 3, organized and goal-oriented. INFJs are skilled at planning and staying focused on their long-term goals, often balancing vision with practicality. And number 4, idealistic and driven by purpose. INFJs are motivated by their values and seek to make positive impact, often striving to improve the world around them. Now, what are the weaknesses? Number 1, prone to overthinking and self-criticism. Due to their high standards, INFJs can be overly self-critical and may overthink decisions or dwell on perceived flaws. Number 2, difficulty with spontaneity and flexibility. Their weak extroverted sensing makes it challenging for INFJs to adapt to last-minute changes or spontaneous situations. Number 3, sensitive to criticism. INFJs often take feedback personally, especially if it seems to challenge their deeply held values or ideas. Number 4, tendency to burn out easily. Their commitment to helping others can help to emotional exhaustion, especially if they neglect their own needs in the process. Number 5, language patterns for speaking to INFJs. When communicating with INFJs, use language patterns that resonate with their introspective, empathetic, and visionary nature. Here are some NLP language patterns that are particularly effective. Value recognition. Acknowledge their values and desire for meaningful impact. Example: I know you care deeply about making a difference, and that's inspiring. Number 2, future-oriented patterns. INFJs are forward-thinking. So language that emphasizes future and possibilities resonate with them. For example, imagine the positive change you could bring if you pursue this idea. Number 3, meta model. Cause and effect pattern. INFJs appreciate understanding why behind actions. They appreciate understanding the why behind actions. So reinforce how their actions lead to positive outcomes. Example: by following this path, you will create an impact that aligns with your vision. Number 4, Milton model. Soft language. INFJs appreciate gentle, open-ended language that allows for reflection. Example: you might find that this aligns with what you have been searching for. Number 5, chunking up pattern, the big picture. They resonate with concepts that connect their actions to greater purpose. Example: what you are working toward could contribute to something much bigger and more meaningful. Number 6, embedded command pattern. Use subtle encouragement to reinforce their strengths. Example: as you explore this project, you will discover that your insights can make a difference. Number 7, appreciation and validation pattern. INFJs appreciate acknowledgement of their efforts and values, which helps them feel understood. Example: your dedication to helping others is truly stands out and deeply appreciated. 8, possibility and imagination pattern. Engage their introverted intuition,